Hey guys, it is Duke, and welcome back to the episode of Afterlife SMP. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. Mr. Skunk's house is coming along really well, so if you've actually not seen him building this, I have a neighbor now. Mr. Blonde Skunk realized that apparently his mountain house right up there is like too far away from spawn or something, so he wanted another one, and he built it right here next to me. He's working on it. He's doing a fantastic job, and I'm really liking what he's doing with it. So I think I shout him out every episode, and he's actually told me about that as well. I believe it. I think I actually do. Like, legitimately, I may or may not talk about him every single episode, and it's not like I don't want to talk about other people or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, Skunk just builds so much that he's bound to appear in my videos, I guess. I guess that's all I can think of. But you're probably seeing I have obsidian and flint and steel, and I'll get to that in a second. But I'm sort of looking at what else I need to bring with me, because we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere, and I am hyped. Actually, know where we're going. You don't know where we're going. I wonder what I'm gonna need. It's kind of interesting to think about, because I'm gonna grab a bunch of coal, because can't go wrong with coal. And let's grab a bunch of normal oak wood. I think that'll help us as well. And why don't we grab some spruce saplings? You're probably really confused. This is probably the weirdest materials ever. Basically what's going on right now is we have 3 different episodes going. Literally, I am recording 3 different Hi, Duke. Oh, you want to come with me? Oh, I fed you. Come on. I'm recording 3 different Afterlife episodes right now. Buddy, okay, there you go. Come on. Come on. Please. Where are you going, man? Come on. Alright, here we go. Alright, on the adventure we go. Come on, doggy. Okay, so we're headed out this way. And like I said, we have 3 episodes going right now. One over in the amusement park, aka Afterland. Dog is teleporting to me. One, it's actually in the Nether. And since I don't think I've explained what's going on there, I will leave that for that episode. But regardless, neither one of those coincide with this episode. So basically, we can run 3 different episodes at once and not have a problem with accidentally spoiling my own projects. Oh my god, there's a village over there. Huh, that's cool. But yeah, we are headed out into the taiga, into the mountains, to start anew. That is right, guys. We are finally going to be building some sort of base. It's taken me 54 episodes or something now. I don't know. What? That's really weird generation right there. Also, this is a cool village. It's like on hills and oh my gosh, it's up here too. This is really cool. I did not see this going out here the first time. Yep, someone's been here. Okay. That solves that. Maybe we should. Do we need food? Nah. Alright, we'll just keep trucking on. Come on, Duke. We are headed out to our new area in which we are building a kingdom. But not just any kingdom. We're going to be building a Dwarven Kingdom. That is right. I am so hyped for this. Literally, I've been waiting to record this episode for, well, I wouldn't say really a long time, but enough time for me to get super anxious and super interested. Like, I'm to the point where... You made some weird noise. Come on, doggy. I'm to the point where I just need to get this episode out so I can start working on it. Look how cool this generation is right here. I need to patch that up. We have some spruce wood already laid out. I've been here before, as you can tell. But yeah, this is the coolest generation I think I've seen in this world. I've seen better in Minecraft, yeah, but when I came over here for the first time and I realized what I wanted to build, I suddenly started having inspirations for literally everything around here. I can imagine how I want the kingdom to take shape. I've thought about a lot of different things, and really, it's going to be cool. It is going to be amazing. I have so many different ideas, so if you guys stick around with me while I build this, you will not be let down. I mean, I am so unbelievably interested in this project, and it's giving me a whole new interest in Minecraft right now, because for the past couple of weeks, I've been focusing a lot on my Skyblock series, and that's not saying Afterlife is boring or anything, but I just had a little bit more inspiration over there, so I was spending a little time over there. Now, Afterlife is back. Full stride, full swing. We're doing this. I am hyped. That is a tall tree. Actually looks kind of cool. But I have so many ideas for this, guys. It is unbelievable. And it's such a well-developed structure. Like this giant mountain, it's insane. We need an ender pearl up there so I can show you guys. Basically, it's all flat. And then there's this giant ridge right here, and there's this really cool archway right there. We've got this cave that runs right along here, which I already have an idea for, and that water may stick around. We're just going to have to do a little bit of terraforming. But I have so many ideas for this place that once we start working, oh, it's going to go up quick. Like, I literally probably think we could get 4 or 5 episodes out like in no time if we had the time. I mean, I don't have the time to record 4 or 5 episodes today, but if we did, I have enough inspiration, enough determination that we would be able to record 4 to 5 episodes. I mean, that's insane. So yeah, I'm hyped for this, as you can tell. But if you just look at this, guys, it's like it's all sort of flat except for up here. This is like a giant mesa sort area. I mean, obviously it's not like the Minecraft mesa, but in real life, like geological terms, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, a mesa is just an area that's really like flat on top. It's like a mountain that's flat on top. It's like some sort of a plateau, but a little bit different. I don't know what the exact difference is, but it sort of feels like that's what this is. And the fact that this is so tall right here, it will allow us to dig in to the side of this giant structure and not have to worry about coming out on the other side. Like, this is ideal for the type of build I want. So I'm so hyped, so happy for that. And I'm just going to sort of mess around. I'm going to try to get some more materials, and I'll be back with you guys when we've done so. Okay, so I've just done a little bit of time of just cutting down trees and stuff. There's a good bit growing now. But what I need to do is link this up to spawn. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just dig a little hole right here just so we can get a portal in. You know, nothing fancy, nothing too crazy now because I don't really need anything too crazy yet. But, you know, at some point we will. So it'll just be nice to be able to have our portal down so easy access to get over here and back to spawn whenever we feel like it, because I plan on going back and forth quite a bit, you know, with the fact that we have other projects to work on, and that we're recording 3 episodes at once. You know, it's definitely not going to be easy doing so, but let us see where we come out, because I am a little bit worried that we might link up to someone else's portal. Alright, here we come. I hate going through portals on video because I'm very laggy, and no! No! That is Skunk's portal to Skunkerton Castle, which means I gotta go around the fact that I'm going to go need to divide the coordinates by 8 or whatever and then go do that. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back with you guys because that's probably something you don't want to watch. Alright guys, so there we go. We have the portal all linked up, and I'm really hyped because that means it's going to be easy travel here and back. And, you know, what's better than portal? Probably my subway, but, you know, we're not using that at the moment, so there's that. But let's sleep because it's nighttime. I mean, I am on with White and Night Fox, and, oh, Duke and White is sleeping. I love the grammar. Thank you. Thank you for the grammar lesson. But, you know, guys, I have so many ideas, and I think we might be able to start something today. Something small, but something. Still something. Like, I am feeling that we have the chance to be able to do so. So, also, here's some things that we're not going to be able to get done today, and that is the majority of the project. It's gonna really take a long time to probably build this, but that's just the fact that it's so big. But by the fact that we put the wall here, which is going to be fun. I'm really hyped. I love building walls. Like, medieval walls in Minecraft are probably some of my most, like, enjoyable things ever. They're probably my favorite things to build in Minecraft. So I'm really hyped to do that. We get to build a gate probably around here. I don't know. Something like that. We'll have a road that leads this way. But the fact that I love placing these walls down is it limits me. And knowing me, I like to go big. I know myself pretty well, and I know that there's been countless sort of kingdoms that I've started and never finished. So I limited myself by putting the walls down there early, and they're not going to move. They're not going to go out that way at all. Normally, I would have. I probably would have, claimed all of that as mine, but I'm not going to, because maybe somebody else wants to build in the near area, and I would not want to do that to them. So, like I said, we're going to have the road that leads up here, up on over this little hill. Should look really cool, though, when we're done with it, and right in here. And that's going to be a big old area. Like, this is going to be the front of probably our whole underground thing, so it's very important that this becomes something that looks good. So I'm guessing 2 towers on either side, and a real nice sort of, like, panel in the middle, like something that looks really good. And then our big doorway into the actual structure in the middle. One thing I need is a beacon. In the near couple episodes, I plan on fighting a wither just because the fact that we need the nether star so that we're able to, I don't know, haste mine. That would be lovely. Plus, we haven't even fought a wither yet, so that would be good. I mean, we did, early on with the entire group, but not by myself, so that'll be fun. And then we're going to have this archway here, and I'm probably going to put some walls and sort of, really engineer it. Is that what I'm wanting to say? Make it some sort of arch that looks a little bit man-made, but also keep some of the natural elements about it, so we can work up there as well. I want to use the lava and the water to our advantage. We have it here. Why not turn it into something? But I won't go into quite some detail there. And then I also want a giant stone statue. A giant stone statue. Now, I don't know. I think it'll be pretty cool. But you guys have to let me know if you think it would be cool as well. So, in The Hobbit, or is it The Lord of the Rings? One of the 2 series, there are these 2, I think it's actually The Lord of the Rings now that I think about it. There's these 2 giant stone statues that have, like, they're like army men, but, it's in the medieval times. So they're like knights, and they have, like, their swords or axes or whatever, and they're crossed over, like, this sort of valley, and the water is in the valley. And I don't know how to really explain it, but it's really cool. Go look it up. I want to sort of replicate that here. Just one sort of looming over our kingdom. I'm not entirely sure how to do it yet, but we'll definitely work on it in the near future. But what I want to work on today is being able to turn this area right here into a proper sort of river in important area. So what I'm thinking right here is we have this to our advantage. Why don't we tear this out, build a bridge here. We'll have like 2 different sections of our kingdom. This might be more where people live, or maybe this could be the mine. That could be an interesting idea. We have the giant statue and then the mine right here. That could work. I'm interested in that suddenly. And yeah, we'll have like a little bit of a river or something right here, which means this entire area is going to be filled up. And I'm realizing I don't have my bucket. I think it's filled up with lava, so we're going to have to go place that down. But I think the majority of it, since it just, involves me, yeah, there's our lava bucket. Since the majority of it is just me filling up an area with water, you guys probably aren't too overly anxious to care about watching it. So I'm going to do that, and I might bring it back for a little bit of foundation or a little bit of design for the bridge. But other than that, I'm going to do some terraforming. Alright guys, so I've been testing around, doing a little bit of stuff, and I've sort of gotten a little bit of a design for the bridge and the wall and how everything's sort of going to work around here. I'm not entirely sure if I like it though, and that's where you guys come in hand. I really like this. I think we did a pretty nice job with it. It's a nice sort of blend of different tiles and blocks, with still keeping the overall same color. I think that's something that I want to achieve, really. Like, in this build, I want to use a lot of stone because it sort of makes sense. You know, the dwarves would build with stone. So I want to use I want to primarily use cobblestone, andesite, stone bricks, stone, etc., before I move on to other things. So I tried to stay as close as I could here, but I added a little bit of color with those fences up top. I think it looks okay. I think it looks kind of cool, actually. I think it fits, and it works well with this little bit of water here. I think what we want to do is at some point come up here and put water down up here. Maybe really turn it into some sort of, moat, or not really a moat, but just some sort of make-believe water source. I don't know. We'd assume that's where water was coming from or something like that. I don't know. You guys need to let me know about that because this is something I could change. The bridge. Oh, the bridge. I had a few issues with this. I guess it looks okay from the side. And if I can think of anything, it's to add some stone buttons. Give it a little bit of detail. Because I feel like that's what it's lacking overall. Plus, it's really wonky. It's weird. Like, it's weird. I mean, I like it. It's nice. But the middle part is flat at one spot, and it shouldn't really be. That's just sort of how the terrain works, so I sort of worked around that. As you can see, everything slopes down on the thing at one until that spot, and everything's working good. And then at one point, if we were to continue the same pattern, it would be off the ground by like a lot. Like right here, I think it would be. No. It's right. Okay, now I can't seem to find where the issue would be. But basically, there is an issue. If I just had it come straight down, like that slope all the way down, and left it there, basically what would happen is this would be like too high and you could see through. Then I didn't like it, so I did this. If someone can sort of help me out, figure out a way to change this, that would be great. Because I don't really know if I want to keep it. I mean, it's okay. And if worse comes to worse, then we'll just work with it. But if I don't have to, I don't plan on doing so. Another thing I'd like to mention is I have not done this style of building in months, like maybe close to a year. So it's very strange for me to do such a thing. Because, my Duke's Builds Creatively series was different than this. This is a totally different style of build. I've built like this before. But it's, like I said, it's been a while, so I might be a little bit rusty. It might take me a couple episodes to sort of get in stride where, my inspiration that I have, like I've been talking about, will actually be able to come out in my builds and not just sort of end up like that. Because I could definitely change this. I could definitely make it better, and I plan on doing so, in a future episode. This bridge is really just something I needed so I could get across and allow me to start working on other things. But I think we want to keep the wall. I think it looks okay. Might want to extend it over here. I didn't originally because I wasn't sure if it fit. I wasn't sure if, it would look good on this side. But I might. Anything, everything's key to change. And that's the thing about Minecraft is, if I come back in a couple days and realize I don't like it, I can change it. That's just such a beautiful thing. So I really might do that. But anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode right here, guys. I've got, more hiccups. Apparently I still have hiccups from earlier, and I about hiccuped a third time. So I'm just going to wrap up the episode right here because I've enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, tell me what you'd like to see next and how you felt about today's episode. And if you have anything to help me out with the bridge. But, if you're new to the channel or the series, be sure to subscribe. Otherwise, this has been Duke. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.